Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hugh Martyr, bringing you a personal foray into the world of taste testing. In previous Hugh Martyr's driving tips videos, I've tried my best to have a new drink by every video and tell you why it's an opportunistic thing to drink. Now this is cherry Sprite. You may notice it's see-through, which is not a quality that Sprite usually possesses. Sprite is usually a bit more than see-through. It also appears to be completely and totally flat, like Propple. Now, of course, Sprite on its own, like ginger ale, is fairly colorless, but it's also very carbonated. So you understand, when I saw this, I was scared somebody had filled it with water and was pulling a prank on me. However, it does show... Oh, now we see the bubbles. That's very interesting. I got bubbles as soon as I hit the cap. Now let's have a taste. Okay, this is very interesting. One, I think that the CEOs of Sprite and therefore Coke might watch my videos, because this shares a lot of qualities with HEB brand Sprite, also known as Twist. You remember how I stated, you may remember in my first driving video, I was driving with a Twist, and I stated that it consists of a lot more sort of colors, whatchamacallit, syrup, corn syrup. No, not corn syrup, flavored syrup. You know, like the kind they put in shaved ice cones, Kona ice, that stuff. Yes, my lord, words today. It had that difference from Sprite, because Sprite was a lot more bubbly and volatile. Lord, it attacked the tongue. Sprite did. It had a lot of bubbles, and you couldn't really taste, and most of the time with a good can, you couldn't really taste any prevailing flavor because of all the bubbles. Then they would get in your way. And Twist had the upper jump on them because they had something that wasn't very bubbly, but that's okay because it tasted pretty great. So here's what we have here. When I was tasting this, I noticed something really weird. It was very, very bubbly against my tongue. But nearer to the top of my mouth, it tasted like I was drinking cherry syrup. Sort of the same taste I expected from Twist, but different, because when I say that, I want to make it clear. Let me take another thing. Maybe it wasn't mixed around. If I'm making weird faces, that's because I'm confused. I don't want to undersell this. This is pretty delicious. I always loved cherry flavor. I loved it when they came out with cherry Coke, even though it really didn't do much to the taste. It kind of did something. I haven't tasted cherry Coke in a while. But anyway, I tasted this, and let me tell you something. It's different. Because, and here's why. You have bubbles. It's like oil and water. If anybody's ever done that experiment where you have oil and water and they separate from each other. I'm getting that mental picture when I drink this. Because on top, there's a lot of cherry flavor, and the cherry flavor is wonderful. And on the bottom, there's a super dense bubble. Excuse me. There's a super dense, bubbly Sprite. texture to it. Evidently, it encourages burping, which actually makes sense if you know about the structure of burping. Basically, it's just swallowed air that either comes out as a fart or a burp. That's how it goes. And that's why fizzy drinks cause burps. So, it's really weird. I could swear that it's separating in my mouth. A difference between up top we have on the bottom we have a very fizzy fizz, and on the top we have a very prevalent taste, a wonderful taste. Here's a red light. I could swear my original analysis was right. Now this is delicious. If you mix it around in your mouth, if you like take the time to slosh it around, you get a really fizzy, really great tasting cherry Sprite. I'm not sure why it's so see-through. I'll have to look into how they make it fizz. But it's a very interesting drink. If you were drinking this on the road, I'd say... I'd say you'd want to drink this on the road if you were planning to stay alert. Because everybody drinks coffee and Coke and blah blah blah. Doesn't matter. To stay awake. But that's different than staying alert. I believe this, its strong bubbles and taste, would bring you into a new level of awareness. Like, wow, there's something happening in my mouth. Excuse me. I wonder if there's something happening somewhere. That doesn't make sense. But my point is that... Let me think. I recommend this drink. Why? It tastes pretty good. It tastes real good, especially if you like cherry. I don't know why it took them so long to come out with this, but goodness sakes, I like it. I really do. It confuses me because I've never seen a drink that does this before, and I can't decide whether that's what I like about it or not, because it new isn't always good, but then again, it isn't always bad either. So we just have something new here that I haven't quite decided. I think it's pretty good. It's an interesting taste. And it's not leaving my mouth as sticky as other drinks do. Other fountain drinks, I mean. I'd advise this drink if you're about to let me think. Okay, I would advise this drink for more than just eating food with it, because that's usually what drinks are for. And one of the things I hate about soft drinks is that you usually have to eat something with them. Otherwise, they make your mouth all sticky and it doesn't feel right, and you want to either drink something to wash it away, which is usually more soda, or you need to eat something to get it away. But this this is less of an affront to my mouth. Like, my mouth is much less sticky. Now, don't get me wrong, I feel it. They haven't fixed the problem entirely, but whatever they did, it's less sticky up in here, and that's really great. That's really excellent. So maybe if you were on a road trip, you'd want to round out your plethora of drinks you're drinking on the way with a cherry Sprite. To actually refresh you from that mouthful of stickiness. Yeah, this is much less sticky, I'm sure of it. I mean, I'll have to do more tests. Maybe my mouth is just particularly resistant today. But I doubt it. Thanks everybody so much for watching. Remember, like the video, because I think this video is pretty likable. I watch my videos after I make them and I like them. But hey, that's just me. I'm narcissistic. Let's move on to subscribing. Do that too. Narcissism again. How about sharing it with your friends, if your friends are connoisseurs of the soft drink variety? I can help. I have lots of tips. And if you have any requests, maybe I could do a video entirely dedicated to testing drinks and figuring out which one is best, or making a tier list of drinks. I don't know. But I take requests. And ring that bell for notifications. Thank you all, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.